Okay, so I'm sat here with Alex Haines, who is our newest franchisee, and he's going to be looking after the Exeter, Torquay region, and it's probably even a bit wider than that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty much South Devon, East Devon.
Right, cool. So, what initially drew you to the It's Easy franchise?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Doug. I was initially interested in starting my own company within the digital marketing space. And obviously, as such, there's a number of different options to look at. Yeah. One of the most prominent being obviously the franchise route. So I did research and consider other franchise businesses. But to be brutally honest, it was only It's Easy that kind of stood out for me, and I considered sort of going to the next level. So upon contacting Alex in the franchise team, initially I'd say the quality of the prospectus came through absolutely brilliant, along with the professionalism kind of certainly stood out from the outset, I would say.
Brilliant.
I would say the fact of the franchise package is exceptional and provides that level of support to a new franchisee. It just represents an excellent package, I would say.
Cool. Good to hear.
Yeah, so that combined with the fact of when you kind of start drilling into the business itself and you're kind of looking at the company values, obviously of the four that are very prominent, I would say sort of two in particular resonate with me. The fact of sort of trust and simplicity, I can certainly relate to. Mm-hmm. And I think when you're joining any organisation, it's very important to feel connected with the company values, especially a franchise partnership.
Yeah, agreed. And you've run your own businesses in the past.
Correct, yeah.
And how do you feel like your previous experience is going to help you in your new role?
Good question. I would say, I have spent many years. I've built and run my own company for 16 years. Plus, I've worked in the corporate sector as well. Yeah. When I've worked in the corporate sector, a great deal of that has been within IT and telecoms. And operating my own business was actually a service business. So I feel there's quite nice synergy there from coming out of that space into the digital marketing arena with It's Easy, and there's a lot of kind of my skill set that I can carry forward. Running your own business, you have to wear many hats. Yeah. Great deal of which is obviously sales and business development, which I've got extensive experience in. So I would say, certainly it's important when you've been self-employed that you're kind of on the other side of the fence. So it's very important that when I'm in front of a customer, that I can really get to understand themselves, their business, their pain points, and be very empathetic with them as well. I think that goes a long way, which within the It's Easy network, the fact that we have that local presence with customers adds to that customer experience and provides an exceptional service level for them as well.
Yeah, great. And now we're kind of part way through training week. Has there been anything so far that's kind of impressed or surprised you about, the package or training?
Yeah. No, I'd say definite yes to that. Cool. I would say certainly the fact of the business is clearly investing in continuous development, innovation, is very clear. From my first meeting at head office, that was made very clear to me with new innovations that were coming out, growth of sort of the product portfolio as well, and that's been the case in the last few days. Excellent from a customer point of view and end customer to understand that, but also from somebody investing into the business and becoming a franchisee, it's very important to be reassured and know that there is that development throughout the company.
Cool. And then kind of looking at the other side, if someone were thinking of joining the network, what advice would you look to give them?
Yeah, it's a good one. It's one of those things that, you know, I myself, if I was to make any kind of investment or if I'm looking at a business startup, the importance of due diligence can't be underestimated. It does obviously fall to the individual themselves,
yeah.
And whilst it's easy, does represent an excellent opportunity, it's very important that, you know, that person does investigate the business model and assess that for their own requirements.
Yeah, agreed.
My advice would be to arrange that meeting to come to head office, see the operation, and you'll certainly be impressed from there.
Cool. Right answer. And then finally, you know, what excites you most about being part of the, and then kind of a little bit of aspirations for the future?
Of course. I mean, touching back on answer to a previous question, I'd say in terms of sort of the innovation of the business, that's extremely important, especially when, you know, the sector that we're working in. What also resonates well is the level of support, which again I've been very impressed with the last couple of days since I've been down in Torquay. That is almost helps with that driving force to start your own business, and having the reassurance that obviously that will be successful.
Yeah.
I would say, in addition to which, I'm very keen to get the training completed, get out there, start meeting my customers, getting to know them, understanding their pain points in their business,
yeah.
And then helping support them with a strong marketing strategy, strong digital marketing strategy.
Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely exciting times in the business, and yeah, pleased to be joining the rest of the team on the journey.
Brilliant. I mean, it's great to have you on board.
It's Easy franchisees come from a wide variety of backgrounds. You don't have to be a web designer or digital marketing expert. If you enjoy meeting people, building relationships, and have a desire to start and grow a successful business, then get in touch now.